Let me ask you something. How many times did you feel like you needed self care? Or how many times did you say, I need a self care? And what was the self care you needed? Was it just sleeping? Was it doing nothing, scrolling? Was it a spa day? If that's you, stay with me. Hello again, my people. Welcome back to the Mompreneur podcast, a space for women who are ready to reset their lives, build their confidence, and of course, become the better version of themselves. My name is Clarice, your host, the Mompreneur, and your guide for this journey of transformation. We are talking about self-care today. There is a self-care that social media introduced to us. Everybody think when we're talking about self-care is going on a vacation, is going to the massage, is just getting the hair done, nails done. But the truth is, the real self-care is discipline. I will explain. I'm not against vacation. I'm not against going to the hair salon or just rest, okay? But what I'm saying is you have to have discipline even though you are doing that. For example, self-care is knowing when your body is tired. Self-care is understanding that you need to protect your peace. Self-care is setting boundaries. Self-care is knowing when to say no without feeling guilty. Self-care is taking care of your body. Self-care is consistent habit of taking care of yourself. It's not just one day of laying on a couch or sleeping early one day in a month or in a year and saying that you had a self-care day. That one day of resting, that one day in Miami is not going to give you a better life. It's not going to give you the rest you wanted. Because you will come back to chaos. You will come back to your day routine of sleeping 2 a.m. in the morning or scrolling, being exhausted, doing things randomly without having a structure. That is not going to help you. One day of spa is not going to change your life or give you the rest you want or the self-care you want. The real self-care is daily habit of knowing when to drink enough water. Drink enough water. Protect your peace. Sleep on time. Make it your habit. Don't wait to take care of yourself once a year. That is not self-care. There is a so-called soft life that this world is bringing. But the soft life you want, or the soft life we all want, is just that soft life we see on social media. But nobody wants to do everything that comes with it. Nobody wants the consistency. Nobody wants the discipline. Nobody wants the structure to make your life softer and easier. Once you are aligned, that's when your life becomes soft. I don't know if you get it, but what I mean is you can live a soft life when you are aligned, when you are doing things in order, when you are disciplined enough. That's when you feel like your life is soft. Otherwise, it's going to be harder. You will wake up overwhelmed without even doing nothing. So, the better version of you is the better version of you who is rested, who is ready to think because your mind is focused. That is the real self care. Taking care of yourself daily without waiting to go in vacation in summer and think that you had the best self care ever in life. The best self care is your daily self care, is understanding who you are, your identity, what you need, taking care of your body, know how you feel, know when to rest, know when to say no, know when to show up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. That's loving yourself. That's the best way to take care of yourself, is to prepare yourself for your future so you don't worry, so you don't get anxiety, so you don't be stressed out of something you were avoiding to do. It comes again to that line I love to say, that the better version of yourself or the life you want is on the other side of the discipline you're trying to avoid. So the best self-care is being disciplined, is being on time, is managing your time wisely. That's the best way to love yourself. That's the best way to take care of yourself. The best way to take care of yourself is to make sure you are aligned. All right, my people, please remember to share with your friends and family, with your sister, with your mom, anybody who you think needs this episode. Remember to subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. I love you all. See you next time.